What is Dao Jing? Dao Jing is a philosophical book written by Lao Ji 2600 years ago. It consists of about 5,000 words with 800 Chinese characters. The title Dao Jing can be translated as the Book of Dao and De. Dao is the first cause of the universe. What causes Dao? Author Lao Ji said he doesn't know, and therefore Dao is undefined. De is the use of Dao. The basic idea of Dao Jing is that everything can ultimately be explained by one thing, Dao. Dao is the complete explanation of space, time, energy, life, consciousness, human intelligence, thoughts, and all visible and invisible aspects of reality. Dao is the beginning and ending of all reality in the universe. Dao manifests itself in different forms and laws in the universe. De is the use of Dao. Fish have obtained De so that they can live in water. Birds have obtained De so that they can fly in air. Humans have obtained De so that we can live on land. All living creatures have obtained De so that they can become living creatures in a broader sense. All things, including non-living things, have obtained De so that they can become what they are. The purpose of Dao Jing is to teach the world to live harmoniously through the Dao of natural long life. Dao Jing sets out to answer 8 important questions. 1. Where do we come from and where are we going? 2. Can the opposite of a profound truth also be true? 3. What is the invisible action way? 4. What happens when we reach total silence? 5. Are we born enlightened beings? 6. Is there cosmic justice? 7. What is enough? 8. Are we altruistic in nature? According to the answers to the above questions, Dao Jing can be grouped into 8 principles. 1. Dao. 2. Oneness. 3. Action. 4. Silence. 5. Life. 6. Peace. 7. Contentment. 8. Love. The principles of Dao Jing have been applied to religion, science, politics, commerce, medicine, education, sports, arts, and Kung Fu. Act Dao now. Greed has poisoned men's souls. It has taken over humanity. Machines are meant to help human beings to live better, but they end up controlling us. Communication devices are meant to bring human beings closer together, but they end up alienating us from each other. Airplanes and automobiles are meant to help human beings to travel, but they end up destroying our environment. It is time for all of us to wake up. Let's be reminded of something we already know. That simplicity has power. Self-reliance has power. Loving ourselves has the power to bring happiness. Loving others has the power to bring peace. Loving nature has the power to ensure our children and their children have a fair chance to live. To survive, we must change the old way of thinking that has created problems of today to a new way of thinking for the solution of tomorrow. See beauties in the ordinary, embrace simplicity. Lao Tzu's words have been echoing through space and time for thousands of years. The Dao of the old can be a solution for today's excess. To follow Dao, we act with invisible action way, but often that is mistaken as doing nothing. We are humble, but often mistaken that we are timid. We are soft, but often mistaken that we are weak. Let the world know that we are strong because we are soft. We are effective because we follow the action of Dao. We are courageous because we are compassionately humble. We live simply because we feel the joy, not because we are lacking. It is the time for all of us to stand up and be counted. We love ourselves because we care. We love others because we demand peace. We love nature because all living things can live in harmony. Here and now, you and me, let's cultivate the Dao of natural long life to manifest self-realization, a harmonious society, and a holistic world. I have been writing and meditating on Dao Jing for more than 10 years, and every word becomes a friend and has life in it. To me, Dao Jing is not just a bunch of old words, but words with emotions and compassion. But how can I express how I feel? After I had done all the possible ways of translating Lao Tzu's words, I still felt I have done nothing to bring out the essence of these words. Then one morning I woke up with an extremely calm mind. I felt like myself again. I dropped all the burdens of wanting to write a perfect Dao Jing. I began to write the words from my soul. So I meditated on each chapter before I went to bed and would come up with a translation of that chapter in the morning. Once I had a difficult time of coming up with something, so I prayed. Wow, like something hit me, the answer came. I never asked again, but just kept being grateful that words were coming through me as if I were not the one writing them. Wherever I use the word "oh" to begin a sentence, somehow I have entered into an altered state. I feel the emotion of the words. I feel the joy of life. I feel the sadness of war. I feel the gentle breathing. I feel the power of simplicity. I feel the power of loving myself, loving others, and loving nature. The gender issue. In traditional Chinese writings, there's no gender issue. The Chinese character Ren means human, not just man. The word Sheng Ren, the sage, can be a man or a woman. When I translate Dao Jing, I see it as a whole and the chapters as its parts. It's like I see Dao Jing as a movie and each of its chapters as an episode. In the movie, the director is a female, Dao is the mother, and the main character, Shengren, the sage, is a man. To be consistent, I have to use the same gender in every chapter. However, in my comments on the text, I try to be sensitive to the gender issue by using words like human, people, persons, etc. Chapter 1. It has been said for so many times and so many ways. Dao that can be told is not the Absolute Dao. Name that can be named is not the Absolute Name. Oh, the humble one, if you cannot tell and you cannot name, should we close the book and not look? Yes and no. The more I talk, the less you absorb. Absolute Dao is an unknown. To talk about something unknown is meaningless. Absolute name is oneness. Oneness includes all names and therefore is meaningless to call everything oneness. Then the humble one, am I meaningless? Am I nothing? Oh man, what can I say? What can I say? Yes, when you are one with Tao, you are nothing but you are everything. You don't need to be told, but you know. And when you are one with the whole, you don't need a name to play a role. But when you begin to live, you must be told about the natural long life Tao to live here and now. When you begin to play a role, you must have name to be part of the game. Here is the game of life. The nameless is Tao, which gives birth to heaven and earth. The named is heaven and earth, which is the mother of the 10,000 things. Man is one of the 10,000 things, and he must play his role. Oh man, be void of desire, be still. Let the worldly dust settle. In silence and emptiness, you can witness the wonder of creation. Oh man, have rest for life, be active, live in the present moment. Right here and right now, you can experience the joy of living. These two experiences of life come from the same source, but different in name. These are the mysterious experiences. Oh man, be humble. There are more mysterious wonders than mysterious experiences. Oh, incomprehensible. Somewhere in the unknown is a mysterious door to all wonders. What is behind the door? Oh, and behold, it cannot be told. Chapter 2. When everyone in the world knows something is beautiful, oh, that thing turns ugly. When everyone worships a man as good, oh, that man turns evil. Oh, good overflows to bad, and bad converts to good. This is the yin and yang of oneness, a coin with two sides. Therefore, visible things and invisible things produce each other, like water and vapor. Difficult and easy complement each other. Like one stick is easy to break, and many sticks are difficult to break. Oh, hold your judgment. Long and short measure each other. The index finger is long, and the other fingers are short. Together they make the hand useful. Oh, sunrise and sunset. High and low level each other. The sun does not change, but it changes in the eyes of the observer. Oh, listen. Sound and voice harmonize each other. Voice echoes through a value and returns to the ears of the sound maker. Oh, look, front and back follow each other. A school of fish moves in unison in the sea. Which is the front? Which is the back? Even a fish with a tail cannot tell. Therefore, the sage acts with invisible action way to get things done before they are labeled as good or bad. He practices the teaching without words to prevent arguments about the opposite meanings of words. By living in oneness, the sage assists the 10,000 things to live naturally. He creates without possessing, acts without expectation. When the job is done, he does not take credit. Oh, he doesn't have to. He is one with Dao, and he is never forgotten. Chapter 3. Don't reward the worthy, so that people won't compete. Don't value precious things, so that people won't become thieves. Don't display the desirable objects, so that people won't be aroused. Therefore, the sage governs by emptying the mind and filling the belly, softening ambitions and strengthening bonds. Always let people live without cleverness and without desires. All desires, product of the mind and ambitions. Yes, when people live contently, with basic knowledge for survival, they don't need the interfering action of the clever man. Oh, Wu Wei, the sage is an invisible ruler who rules without ruling. He sets all things in order before they are disorders. Oh, peace! Therefore, when the world is ruled by invisible action Wu Wei, all things are governed naturally. Chapter 4. Dao is empty, yet its use is never exhausted. It is the fathomless ancestor of the 10,000 things. Oh, Dao blunts the sharp edges with the softness of water to make room for all things to roam. Oh, Dao untangles the knots among all things to develop a whole where all things can have a home. Oh, Dao softens the light so that we can have day and night. Oh, Dao merges with the dust so that we are Dao inside and out. Oh, profound, silent, but ever present. I don't even know whose child Dao is. Oh, Dao, whence you come, whence you go. Oh, Dao, you seem to come from nowhere and go nowhere, but you're always here and there and everywhere. Oh, yes, Dao, you exist even before the Emperor of all images, the dawn of time. Chapter 5. Heaven and earth are impartial. They allow the 10,000 things to flourish freely as grass and dogs. Oh, fair for all, dogs, grass, and men all receive the same amount of sunshine. Oh, follow heaven and earth. The sage is impartial. He allows the people to live naturally as grass and dogs. Isn't the space between heaven and earth working like that of a bellows? It's empty but inexhaustible. The more it is moved, the more comes out. Oh, heaven and earth provide free air and sunshine for all living things. If it is not unconditional love, what is it? Oh, unconditional love. The more we praise, the less we can express our gratitude. Isn't it better for us to keep to our center and practice Dao or heaven instead? Oh, let's love ourselves. Let's love others. Oh, let's love nature just as much as it loves us. Chapter 6. The spirit of the valued Son never dies. She is the mysterious Mother of all things. From the door of this mysterious Mother comes the root of heaven and earth. Oh, how wonderful! Like a mysterious umbilical cord, it nourishes all and all, continuous, invisible, but its love is unmistakable, effortless. Life is never meant to be helpless when the supply of love is endless. Chapter 7. Heaven and earth last forever. Why do heaven and earth last forever? It is because they live for others, and so they last forever. Oh, perfect habitat! Heaven and earth provide land for man, water for fish, and sky for the birds. Oh, last forever! Heaven and earth support all living things, but they live beyond the cycle of life and death. Oh, follow heaven and earth. Hence, the sage stays behind to help others, and he ends up ahead. He lives for others and ends up living long. Isn't it because he acts unselfishly that he achieves what others want selfishly? Oh, altruistic! The sage looks beyond his own life and treats his existence as a part of the whole. Therefore, he loves life, but doesn't treasure too much of his own life, and he ends up living a long life. Chapter 8. The Supreme Good is like water. Oh, life-giving! Water benefits all things and does not compete. He cleanses those places men loathe to go. Therefore, water is almost equal to Dao. Oh, be water! The Supreme Man resembles water. Oh, humble! He stays at a humble position, like water settles at the low point. Oh, quiet! His mind is calm and clear, like water in a deep, natural pond. Oh, balance! He gives to the poor, not to the rich, like water flows from the full to the empty. Oh, true! He speaks truthfully, like the smooth water reflects all things. Oh, fair! He governs with equality, like water surface that has the same level everywhere. Oh, flexible! He adapts quickly, like water that becomes a square while in a square, and a circle while in a circle. Oh, timely! He acts according to the natural flow of events, like water freezes in the cold and evaporates in the heat. Oh, cooperation! He wins by cooperation, not by competition. Like water exists by serving all living things without competing against them. Therefore, the Supreme Man, like water, is a humble winner with no enemies. So be humble, be water, be a winner by helping others to win. Chapter 9. Oh, stop! If you hold a container and fill it to the brim, it will soon topple. If you hammer a knife to further sharpen its blade, it won't last long. Therefore, if you overstep your boundary of moderation, all your pleasures will cease to exist. Oh, excessive! If you amass a house of gold and jade, you won't be able to protect it. The thieves and robbers will steal your gold and jade even if they end up in the jail. Oh, extreme! Add arrogance to wealth and titles, and calamity will surely follow. When calamity strikes, you have no one to blame but your own extravagance. Therefore, when missions are succeeded and jobs are done, it's time for you to retreat. This is the way of heaven's Dao. Chapter 10. O man, be aware. Every step towards enlightenment has a deviation in it. Carrying body, mind, and spirit while embracing oneness, can you avoid separation? Breathing Qi intensely to keep the body soft, can you be as soft as a baby? Meditating by washing and cleansing the inner vision, can you be without stain? Loving the people and ruling the country, can you do it without being clever? The opening and closing of the heaven's gates comes a pair of opposites, Yin and Yang. Can you keep the humble female side? Understanding and reaching all corners, do you know that you don't know? Oh, Thou gives birth and nourishes, creates without possessing, acts without expectation, completes without controlling. This is the mysterious De of oneness. Oh, the humble one, it takes so much to be enlightened. I don't have much time. Will I ever become enlightened? Oh, man, you were enlightened the day you were born. So, what is your hurry? Be yourself. Chapter 11. 30 spokes unite in the hub of the cart's wheel. It is the empty space within the hub that makes it useful. Oh, a flat tire is useless until you fill it with air. Need claim to make a vessel. It is the empty space within the vessel that makes it useful. Oh, a broken bowl is useless, for it has no space for the maze. Cut out doors and windows to make a room. It is the invisible air within the empty space of the room that makes it useful. Oh, a shattered house is useless, for it has no space. Oh, a house on the moon is useless, for it has no air. Therefore, benefit comes from what is visible. Usefulness comes from what is invisible. Chapter 12. 5 colors make our eyes blind, so we can't see the simplicity of Dao. 5 sounds make our ears deaf, so we can't hear the silence of Dao. 5 flavors make our mouths dull, so we can't taste the purity of Dao. Chasing and hunting make our minds mad, so we can't be one with Dao. Precious things lead us astray, so we can't walk on the path of Dao. Too many desires make us depart from the moderation of Dao. So the sage keeps to his belly, not his eyes. Oh, the belly has a Dao ball, not an eyeball. Therefore, the sage can avoid outside distraction and retain his inner peace. Chapter 13. Both honor and disgrace evoke fear. Regard great sufferings as real as the body. What do I mean by both honor and disgrace evoke fear? Oh, honor and disgrace are the two sides of the same coin. Honor is high and disgrace is low. Therefore, gaining honor evokes the fear of losing it. Losing honor evokes the fear of losing more. That's why I say both honor and disgrace evoke fear. What do I mean by regard great sufferings as real as the body? I have experienced great sufferings because I identify myself as the body. If I don't have a body, tell me then, what sufferings do I have? Oh, the humble one, can you tell me more? Oh man, if you identify yourself with the body, you can touch, see and smell the real and imaginary sufferings. Every breath you take is filled with fear. You fear of losing your honor, your wealth, and your life. Oh, be altruistic. If you identify yourself with wonders of Dao, you will arrive above your narrow confines of individual concerns to the concerns of all creatures. Without an egoistic body, tell me then, what sufferings do you have? Oh, fear! Therefore, he who rules with fear of losing his own body cannot be truly trusted to care for the world. Oh, unconditional love! He who rules with love for himself and for all creatures can be truly trusted to care for the world. Chapter 14. Look, it is in front of your eyes, but you don't see it. Oh, invisible, that is time. Listen, it's next to your ears, but you don't hear it. Oh, silence, that is space. Touch is in your hands, but you don't feel it. Oh, formless, that's energy matter. Yes, these three things elude your five senses, but they cannot escape your intuitive mind. Therefore, space, time, and energy blend into one and can only be perceived as oneness. Oh, oneness is a perfect harmony. The above is not bright and the below is not dark, but a continuous whole beyond description. It comes from nothingness, and again it returns to the nothingness of Dao. Oh, from the elusive Dao comes space. Space is intangible, but it fills all forms of different sizes and shapes. Oh, from the evasive Dao comes time. Time is invisible, but it gives rise to visible images of ever-changing seasons. Oh, oneness is so vast, so far, it is boundless.
Stand before it, and there's no beginning. Follow it, and there's no end. But you can grasp the way of Dao of the old and manage affairs of the new. Oh, know that oneness is the past, future, and now. To live in the present, launch yourself on every wave. Find your eternity in every breath. This is the essence of Dao.
Chapter 15. Oh, like so many masters before him, he who has obtained Dao is mysteriously wonderful and subtly profound. The depth of his wisdom is immeasurable. Oh, yes, immeasurable. So we can only get a glimpse of his inner world through his appearance and actions. Oh, cautious, he takes one step at a time, as if crossing a winter stream. Oh, silent, he keeps quiet, as if vigilant of the surrounding neighbors listening. Oh, peace, he refrains from being aggressive, as if being a guest instead of a host. Oh, soft, he remains soft and yielding like ice about to melt. Oh, moderate, he lives simply and honestly like a block of uncarved wood. Oh, altruistic, he loves all living creatures with an open heart, likened to a value nourishing all plants and animals. Oh, humble, he lives as one of the common people in the world, likened to dust in a muddy pool. Who can keep the mind quiet and clear amidst the commotions of daily life? Who can remain soft and quiet to allow the body to move naturally and breathe gently to achieve longevity? Oh, the master who has obtained Dao can. The master doesn't seek fulfillment on a grand scale, but only seeks the brief stillness in between breaths. Oh, yes, stillness in motion is the secret of long life. Like a swimmer having a brief rest in between strokes, like a pendulum having a timeless moment in between swings. Oh, the master gives himself a rest in between breaths. It is his moment or eternity. Therefore, the old master is just like an old grandfather clock, keeps on ticking without fanfare and without the danger of being replaced. Chapter 16. Oh, here I just sit, breathing softly and quietly, emptying myself of all thoughts. Somehow my body disappears. Oh, as I meditate deeper, my mind becomes absolutely still. Somehow it too disappears. Here I am, one with all and all with one. Hereby I witness the wonder of creation. All the 10,000 things are interconnected, rising and falling simultaneously. Oh, all things grow and flourish and then return to the root. Oh, the root, the source, the oneness.
of Dao. Returning to the roots is returning to stillness. From stillness, life returns again. Returning to life is the unchanging oneness of Dao. All creatures return to oneness, and from oneness, all return to life in different shapes and forms. Summer, all trees and plants grow luxuriously. Winter, leaves and flowers all fall back to their roots. Yes, life and death is a cycle. Yes, this cycle may take a lifetime or just one breath. Breathe out, return to oneness of stillness. Breathe in, return to life. Yes, oneness is the true reality of all things. Therefore, knowing oneness is enlightenment. Enlightenment, he who knows that he is a part of the whole, a part or limited in space and time. Confusion, he who experiences himself as something separate from the rest of the universe. Therefore, knowing oneness leads to tolerance. Yes, tolerance. See yourself in others. Tolerance leads to impartiality. Yes, impartiality. All men are created equal, no more or no less, but a part of the whole. Impartiality leads to lordship. Yes, lordship. To love the people by ruling a country in accordance with oneness brings peace. Lordship leads to heaven. Yes, heaven. Universal love for all creatures under heaven. Heaven leads to Dao. Yes, Dao. Natural long-life Dao for all living creatures. Sit still. Be quiet and empty yourself. Chapter 17. The best ruler is barely known by his people. When the bell fits, one forgets the waist. When the shoes fit, one forgets the feet. The next best ruler is one whom people love and praise. Love turns to hate, praise turns to heckles. The next best ruler is one whom people fear. Fear, he who kills with a kill. Fear, he who hacks with an axe. The worst ruler is one whom people despise. Despise, he who sets up laws against the natural law. Distrust, he who does not trust others will not be trusted. Yes, the best ruler speaks little and does little. When the job is done, he stays away from the claim. Naturally, the people say, "We did it." Yes, the invisible ruler does little. A little push at the right time can make a wing fly high. A little action in the beginning saves a lot of work in the end. That is the invisible action way. That's the way of Dao. Chapter 18. When the Great Dao is not used, feudal rules of benevolence and righteousness are employed. When cleverness appears, great hypocrisy follows. When the 6 family relations are in discord, filial piety and parental kindness arise. When a country is in turmoil, loyal ministers appear. Oh, when the world is ruled with Dao, the people are simple and honest. No feudal rules are needed when people are happy. Oh, give people freedom, not feudal system. Chapter 19. Eliminate sagacity, abandon cleverness. Let the people benefit 100-fold. Oh, what is sagacity but a name for people to compete for? Oh, what is cleverness but a presumption of knowledge by the learned? Eliminate benevolence, abandon righteousness. Let the people return to natural piety and kindness. Oh, what is benevolence but a feudal name for selfish love? Oh, what is righteousness but a feudal name for egoistic justice? Eliminate craftiness, abandon profiteering. Let there be no robbers and thieves. Oh, what is craftiness but playing tricks on each other? Oh, what is profiteering but fleecing each other for profit? These 3 things are eliminated and abandoned because they are not natural but artificial words of man. Therefore, let the people return to their natural state. See the beauty in every ordinary thing. Embrace simplicity in every action. Lessen selfishness to live altruistically. Reduce desires to live in moderation.
Chapter 20. Oh, be natural. Stop learning to discriminate others. Put an end to your worries. Is there a real difference between yes and no if the word yes can mean no and the word no can mean yes? Is there an unbiased definition of good and evil if the word good can mean evil and the word evil can mean good from different viewpoints? Oh, egoistic ruler, people are afraid of your prejudice, for you can kill in the name of justice. Oh, world, this kind of discrimination seems to have no end. People are busy making merry by feasting on animals, climbing high places during the springtime. But I am alone drifting, showing no sentiment. Like a newborn baby before he learns to smile, like a wanderer without a place to go. But I am not alone, for I am at home wherever I go. Everyone tries to accumulate wealth. Only I seem to give away what I have. Oh, foolish, so they say. But how do they know that my foolishness is not my wisdom in disguise? Others are bright, while I seem stupid. Others are sharp, while I am dull. But how do I let them know that my heart has a love capacity as wide as the ocean? My spirit flies so high that it fills up the endless sky. People are striving for progress while I, like a foolish old farmer, stubbornly hang on to nature. Yet only I know that I am different from others, for I am one with Mother Dao. Oh, love life, like that of a newborn baby. Oh, love others, with the heart of the foolish old man. Oh, love nature, with the stubbornness of the old farmer. Oh, love natural, long-life Dao.
Chapter 21. The De of Oneness is to follow Dao and Dao alone. Dao creates all things, and yet it stays elusively invisible and evasively intangible. Oh, time! From the elusive Dao comes time. Time is invisible, but it gives rise to visible images of time passing. See the sunrise and sunset? Flowers bloom and flowers fade.
Oh, space! From the evasive Tao, space comes.
Space is intangible, but it gives rise to tangible things of different sizes and shapes. Where does the tangible thing come from in the first place? Oh, Ching, somewhere dim and dark, deep into space and time, there is something. It's Ching, the essence, the energy matter of all that is. So, from the incomprehensive Dao comes Ching. It's real, it's true, and is self-evident. From the dawn of time, all things are recorded in the wonders of space, time, and Ching. Therefore, the book of life can be read here and now. How do I know the ways of creation? Because I follow Dao and have obtained the De of Oneness.
Chapter 22. Oh, behold, yield and be preserved. Be a bamboo, bend and be strict. Be water, empty and be full. Be creative, wear out and be new. Be content, have little and gain much. Be aware, have much and be confused. Therefore the sage embraces oneness to show the world how to live as one. Oh, avoid being self-centered. He does not see only his point of view, but embraces all viewpoints, and thus he is enlightened with the whole. Oh, avoid being self-righteous. He does not think he is always right and others always wrong, and thus he is appreciated. Oh, avoid being self-promoted. He does not self-promote by boasting and claiming credits, and therefore he receives recognition. Oh, avoid being arrogant. He has the ability, but does not become arrogant, and thus he becomes a leader. Oh, cooperation. He does not compete, and hence no one in the world can compete with him.
The ancient saying, yield and be preserved. Are they empty words? No, they are true words of oneness and have been echoing through time for thousands of years. Chapter 23. Silence is natural. Oh, see the flowers, vegetables, and fruits all grow in silence. Oh, see the stars and the moon and the sun all move in silence. Violent wind does not last all morning. Stormy rain does not last the whole day. Who causes this? Heaven and earth. Oh, heaven and earth sometimes get angry. Even if heaven and earth with virtuous Dao cannot make anger last, what chance does man have? When Dao is lost, Dao appears. When Dao is lost, loss appears. If you stay with Dao, you experience peace and quiet all the time. If you stay with Dao, you experience peace and quiet most of the time. If you stay with loss, you experience anger all the time. Now that you have a choice, Dao welcomes you if you choose to be one with it. Dao welcomes you if you choose to be one with it. Loss welcomes you if you choose to be one with it. Like follows like, and distrust attracts distrust. So, if you don't trust Dao, Dao won't trust you. So, what is your choice? Chapter 24. He who stands on tiptoes cannot stand long. He who strives cannot walk far. Oh, self-centered! He who only sees his own point of view is not enlightened. Oh, self-righteous! He who thinks he is always right is not appreciated. Oh, contentious! He who competes for credits achieves nothing. Oh, arrogant! He who is arrogant by looking down upon others cannot last long. If such a man becomes a leader, he will be excessive and greedy. All creatures dislike him. Therefore, followers of Dao avoid being such a man. Chapter 25. Dao is mysteriously nothing which appears as something. It exists before heaven and earth. Oh, silent and formless! Dao stands alone and unchanging. Yet Dao evolves eternally and is always changing. Oh, the humble one! Is it possible that Dao is unchangeable, yet changeable at the same time? Oh man, Dao is relative. It appears differently to different observers. Yes, Dao is incomprehensible. Somehow it gives birth to all things and becomes the mother of the universe. Actually, I do not know its real name. I just call it Dao. For lack of better words, I describe it as great. Great means it flows everywhere endlessly as a whole. It flows far away into infinity. Having gone far, it returns to here and now simultaneously. Great consists parts, and each part is Dao in disguise. Therefore, Dao is great, heaven is great, earth is great, and the king is also great. These are the four greats in the kingdom, and the king is one of them. Well, the king might be great, but he still has to obey the natural orders of things. Man follows the earth from dust to dust. Earth follows heaven from sunrise to sunset. Heaven follows Dao from here to eternity. Dao follows its own nature from nothing to nothing, with everything in between.
Chapter 26. The heavy is the root of the light. The quiet is the master of the agitated. O heavy, the unmovable moves all that moves. O quiet, nothing strengthens authority more than quietness. Therefore, the sage travels a whole day without losing his quietness and heaviness. Although he lives amid palaces and beauties, he stays undisturbed and lives above all temptations. Oh, yes, nothing lengthens life more than moderation. Tell me then, why should a Lord of 10,000 chariots behave so lightly in the world? Doesn't he know that to behave lightly is to lose his supporters? To be agitated is to lose his lordship? Oh, be quiet, be calm, be long life Dao. Chapter 27. O invisible action, the good walker leaves no trace. O silence, the good speaker makes no mistakes. O simplicity, the good accountant uses no counting device. O natural, the good carpenter shuts doors securely without bolts. O freedom, the good binder ties firmly without ropes. O Wu-Wei, therefore the sage is good at rescuing man without abandoning one man. He is good at rescuing all things without abandoning one thing. O invisible enlightenment, the sage governs without governing, loves without loving. A little prevention in time saves a lot of natural resources in the end. This is called invisible enlightenment. Oh, what is a good man but a bad man's teacher? What is a bad man but a good man's treasure? If you don't respect your teacher and love your student as your treasure, you will end up being lonely without help. Oh, unconditional love, if you only love the good but not the bad, you are still in hopelessness in spite of your cleverness. Oh, forever and now, unconditional love is the essence of Dao. Chapter 28. Know the strength of a male, but keep the softness of a female. Be the stream of the world. Being the stream of the world, never depart from the eternal De, and return again to the state of a newborn baby. Oh, be a baby, be soft, be whole. Know the bright side,
but keep to the dim side. Oh, dim your brilliance. Act with invisible action, Wu Wei. Be a model of oneness for the world. Being a model of oneness for the world, never err in the eternal De, and return again to the infinity Wu Ji. No glory, but keep humility. Be the valley of the world. Being the valley of the world, never have lack of the eternal De, and return once more to the simplicity of Pu, the uncarved block. When the block is carved, different kinds of things appear. Oh, be cautious. All living things live independently, but they function as a whole. Therefore, the sage rules the world without cutting up the delicate balance of the whole. Oh, let the harmony of all things flourish. Let all things live freely and naturally. Oh, be a baby, be humble, be whole. Chapter 29. Oh man, you want to take over nature and rule the world according to your own plan? I don't believe it can be done. All creatures under heaven are sacred beings of Dao. They are perfect as oneness, and you cannot improve them. If you try to change them, you will ruin them. If you try to control them, you will lose them. Tao gives birth to all creatures. Some are natural leaders and some are followers. Some are warm-blooded and some are cold-blooded. Some are strong and some are weak. Some are tame and some are dangerous. All creatures, including man, may be different in appearance. Nonetheless, they are part of oneness of Dao. Therefore, the sage loves all creatures and lives a simple life. Oh, balance! Avoid excessive accumulation. Oh, moderation! Avoid wastefulness of natural resources. Oh, harmony! Avoid extreme actions against man and nature. Chapter 30. The ruler who has Tao on his side does not use force to conquer the world. Yes, violence breeds violence. A good deed goes around and comes around. Oh, where the army fights, thorns and brambles grow. Yes, these are the killing fields. After great war, there must be lean ears. Oh, sufferings! Men are killed, crops are destroyed, children are hungry. Yes, no peace is a bad peace, no war is a good war. Therefore, prevention is the key for peace, and deterrence is the best remedy for war. A good ruler has the resolute courage to fight for peace. What is resolute courage? It is compassionate courage, the courage to fight to the last breath for the survival of the whole. Oh yes, resolute courage deters the recklessness of the aggressor. Being resolute, but not boastful. Being resolute, but not contentious, being resolute but not arrogant, being resolute when there is no choice, being resolute but not forceful. Things which are overly strong will decay. This is not the way of natural long-life Dao. He who flows against natural Dao comes to an early end. Longevity is not the number of years you live that counts, but the Dao life you live in your years. Therefore, a good ruler lives forever, but takes one day at a time, and prepares to sacrifice his life for the good of the whole. Chapter 31. Soldiers carrying deadly weapons are instruments of evil. All creatures hate them. Therefore, followers of Dao avoid them. The gentleman of peace prefers the left side, and the warrior of war prefers the right side. Soldiers are weapons of evil. They are not a gentleman's tools. The gentleman uses them only when there is no alternative. Although he takes up arms to fight, he remains compassionate, not brutal. When the war is won, he will not glorify it, for there is no glory in war. If you glorify war, then you enjoy killing. If you enjoy killing, you will not gain the will of the people. What is war but a funeral rite? Two opposing armies are facing each other in battle formation. The assistant generals occupy the left side, which symbolizes life. The warrior generals occupy the right side, which symbolizes death. Orders are given to attack, and now the battle begins. Men are killing each other in great numbers. The wind howls and heaven whips. Finally, the battlefield becomes quiet, and from the ruins emerge the victors. Now the funeral rites formally begins. The dead are gathered and buried. Widows, orphans, and old people begin to cry. Loud enough to touch heaven. There is no winner in war. Chapter 32. Dao is always undefined. It manifests as the nameless simplicity pool. Although pool is small, no one dares to subjugate it. All things are made up of invisible pool, the simplest building block of all things. If dukes and kings can harness the power of pool as simplicity Wu Wei, the 10,000 things will naturally follow them. Heaven and earth interact naturally to produce rainfall to benefit all. The sweet rain from heaven is equal and fair to all without man making the call. Yes, in the beginning, Dao begets all things, and all things have gotten their names and desires. Therefore, man should know to curb the desires to live in simplicity. Knowing to live in simplicity, mankind can last long. Dao connecting everything in the world is like water in the river flowing to the sea. Oh, invisible pool flows through all things and connects the world to Dao. Oh, visible water flows everywhere and connects all things, from valleys to rivers to the sea. Oh, simplicity, the way of natural long-life Dao. Chapter 33. Knowing others is wisdom. Knowing yourself is enlightenment. Oh, he who knows that others have blind spots is wise. Oh, he who knows that our true reality is oneness is enlightened. Defeating others is power. Defeating yourself is strength. Oh, defeating oneself is the toughest battle of all. Being content is rich. Being persistent is willpower. Oh, defeating your desire of wanting more, you are rich. Oh, defeating your laziness to follow Dao, you have willpower. Holding on to your natural endowment is longevity. Realizing you die but do not perish is immortality. Oh, defeating your wasteful way, you can live long. Oh, defeating the fear of death, you can lead an immortal life here and now. Chapter 34. Oh, Omnipresent, the Great Dao overflows to the left and to the right and to everywhere. Oh, unconditional love, the 10,000 things depend upon Dao for life, and it never turns them down. It completes all things, yet is not even known. Oh, humble and small, Dao loves and nourishes the 10,000 things, and has no desire to be their master. So we call Dao as small. Oh, humble and great, the 10,000 things return to it, yet Dao does not make them its slaves. So we call Dao as great. Oh, Dao always acts small, and therefore it achieves its greatness after all. Chapter 35. Hold on to the great image of unconditional love, Dao. Let all living creatures in the world interact and evolve freely. Let all the people live in peace and harmony. Oh, ruler, can you do that? If you do, the world is a better place for you and me. Oh, listen quietly. Natural music is everywhere. Oh, chill slowly. Natural produce is all around. Oh, Wu-Wei ruler, the passing guests all want to stay in your kingdom and be part of this great image of Dao. Oh, when Dao comes out of the mouth, it is plain without taste. When looked at, it cannot be seen. When listened to, it cannot be heard. Yet its use is inexhaustible. Oh, humble ruler, your presence is just like Dao. You govern without governing. You get things done without claiming credits. You love people without showing your love. Yet there is everlasting peace.
Chapter 36. Oh, he who knows invisible action Wu Wei does not need to use brutal force to defeat the enemies. How does he do it? Oh, here's how. To weaken the enemies, let them feel strong first. Oh, feeling strong, they become arrogant. Being arrogant and strong, they will act recklessly and they will fail, because they act against the natural law. To eliminate the wealth of the enemies, let them flourish first. Oh, let them build a bubble first. One day the bubble will rupture under its own weight. To take away the booty from the greedy, give them something for free first. Oh, if you want to catch a sparrow, give it some grain. If you want to catch a tiger, give it some meat. If you want to catch the greedy official, give him some money. They all fall into the same trap of greediness. Oh, this subtle way of dealing with the enemies is called subtle enlightenment of Wu Wei. Yes, it's true. The power of the soft and weak can defeat the hot and strong. Oh, water is soft and weak, but fish can't live without it. Oh, Wu Wei action is invisible, but Dao ruler can't rule without it. Therefore, fish should not be taken out of deep waters, and a country's sharp weapons should not be displaced. Oh, be soft, be strong, but without force. Be natural, long-life Dao. Chapter 37. Dao always does the invisible action Wu Wei, and therefore nothing is left undone. Oh, invisible space, time, and energy matter, Dao Wu Wei is omnipresent. If dukes and kings can follow Dao Wu Wei, the 10,000 things will evolve naturally. When evolution takes place, desires arise. Oh, proud man, on the top of evolution ladder, yet full of desires. Therefore, as a leader, I must subdue the desires with the nameless simplicity pool. With the nameless simplicity pool, there's no desire. With no desire, there is serenity. With serenity, the world is naturally at peace. Oh, the people follow my example of simplicity and become simple and content. Oh, peace and inner joy. This is the way of invisible action of Dao. Chapter 38. De is the usage of Dao in this world. It consists of upper and lower De. The altruistic man of upper De is not aware of his altruism, and therefore he is unselfish through and through. The egoistic man of lower De pretends to be altruistic, and therefore he is selfish inside and out. The altruistic man acts with invisible action, and he loves all things without claiming credit. The egoistic man acts with egoistic action, and he does things for a self-purpose. The benevolent man acts with egoistic action, and even though he is unselfish, he still belongs to the lower De. The self-righteous man
acts with egoistic action, and he does it for a self-serving purpose. The ritual man acts with egoistic action, and when no one responds, he raises his arm and forces others to obey. Therefore, when Dao is lost, there is upper De. When upper De is lost, there is lower De or benevolence. When benevolence is lost, there is righteousness. When righteousness is lost, there is ritual. The farther one goes away from Dao, the lower one goes down into the hole. Oh, how low can you go? Well, one more. Yes, ritual is the shell of faith and loyalty, and the beginning of confusion. For knowledge is the flowery trapping of Dao, and the beginning of ignorance. Therefore, the altruistic man is deeply rooted in Dao, and is not tangling like a flower. He lives at the present moments of today, not the flowery promises of a future day. So he discards nothing and takes nothing, for he is in the role of a natural flow.
Chapter 39. Oh, thou give birth to oneness, and from oneness all things are derived. From ancient times the following have obtained oneness. Heaven obtains oneness and becomes clear. Earth obtains oneness and becomes still. Spirit Sun obtains oneness and becomes divine. Value obtains oneness and becomes full. The 10,000 things obtain oneness and become alive. Dukes and kings obtain oneness and set the right order in the world. Oh, from oneness comes Yin and Yang, the dual reality of the universe. Therefore, oneness is constantly changing from one opposite to another. If things do not change, they will be eliminated. If heaven always stays clear, there won't be day and night, summer and fall, and heaven would be cracked. If earth always remains still, the ocean won't have currents, and the core of the earth won't heat up the surface, and earth would be crumbled. If the Spirit Sun is always divine, there won't be any evils. Won't that be nice? Yet, if that happened, Spirit Sun is no longer needed, and it would be dissolved. If the value is always full, the lakes always filled with water, they will become stagnant. There won't be any rainfalls and rainbows, and therefore the value and lakes would eventually die off. If the 10,000 things always alive, there would be no death and no renewal. Sorry, there won't be enough food to get around either, and therefore all things would be extinct. If dukes and kings always stay in power, there won't be any freedom of choice, and everyone would be born to bondage, and therefore the system would be overthrown. Oh, here's a kind reminder for the rulers. Power comes from humility. The high is based on the low. Dukes and kings call themselves orphans, widowers, and unworthy. Are they being humble? No, calling low names does not necessarily make a man humble, just as counting parts of a carriage doesn't make a carriage. He who has obtained oneness looks beyond the appearance of smooth jade and the roughness of rock. He looks inside. Chapter 40. Returning is the movement of Dao. Oh, return to the root and then back to life. Oh, swing like a pendulum. Softness is the use of Dao. Oh, breathe softly. Refreshing water, clean air. The 10,000 things in the world are born of tangible things. All mothers give birth to children. All are tangible. All tangible things are born of intangible things. All space, time, and energy are intangible. Yes, all tangible and intangible things are born of Dao. Chapter 41. O faith! A great scholar hears of Dao and practices it diligently. O doubt! An average scholar hears of Dao and gives it a thought now and then. O stupid! A foolish scholar hears of Dao and laughs out loud. If it's not being laughed at, it's not enough to be the long-lived Dao. Thus it is said, he who is enlightened with Dao seems stupid. He who leads from behind seems timid. He who is profound seems ordinary. Oh, how true that if one does not understand a man, one tends to regard him as a fool. Yes, he who has obtained virtuous stir is humble but seems empty, has great purity but seems tarnished, has abundance to share with others but seems not enough, has great strength but seems frail, has real quality but seems unreal. Oh, it's true that the greatest appears beyond the ordinary. The greatest square has no corners. The greatest vessel has late completion. The greatest sound is silence. The greatest image has no shape. Oh, nameless! Dao is hidden in everything and in every thought. Oh, only Dao and Dao only that gives birth to all things and completes all things the greatest way. Chapter 42. Dao begets one. Oh, one is oneness, the original Qi. Nothing can be added or subtracted from it. It is a perfect whole. One begets two. Oh, two is Yin and Yang, two complementary forces. Oh, space and time, the first pair of Yin and Yang. Two begets three. Oh, three is Yin and Yang and Qi. Oh, space, time, and energy matter, the first fractal of the universe.
3 begets the 10,000 things. The 10,000 things carry yin and embrace yang, and breathe qi for harmony. Indeed, Dao 1, 2, 3, all is the formula for all. Oh, the humble one, can you tell us more about carry yin and embrace yang? Yes, yin and yang exist as a contradictory but complementary pair. For example, what man hates are yin things such like being orphans, widow, and unproductive. But the kings and dukes who represent yang call themselves those names. Therefore, men gain by losing and lose by gaining. This is the contradictory nature of yin and yang. Oh, the humble one, can you tell us more about breathe qi for harmony? Oh, yes. Life is made up of breath of qi, and between breaths lies the moment of perfect harmony. I teach people to love life, not to destroy life. For violence breeds violence, and a violent man will die a violent death. Fill the world with unconditional love. Teach the world to live in perfect harmony. This is the essence of my teaching.
Chapter 43. The softest thing in the world overcomes the hottest thing in the world. Oh, water can enter into a seed to make it grow. Oh, warm air can enter an egg to hatch a chick. That invisible substance can penetrate where there is invisible space. Oh, tender words of I love you can melt the coldest heart. Oh, a single thought of hope can move mountains. Therefore, I know the value of the invisible action way, teaching without words and achieving without obvious action. Nothing in the world can compare with them. Chapter 44. Fame or your life, which is more precious? Your life or your wealth, which values more? You gain possessions, but lose your life. Which is more painful? Obsessive love surely requires big expenditures. Oh, the more you love, the deeper you get hurt. Excessive accumulation surely leads to heavy loss. Oh, the more you hoard, the more you will lose it all. Being content will not bring shame. Knowing when to stop will avoid danger. Avoiding danger, one can last long. Oh, a content man finds an easy life. He doesn't feel shame when his friends have more than he has. He is happy for them. He doesn't feel lonely when he has more than his friends. He shares with them. A content man looks beyond gain and loss. He is one with Dao. Chapter 45. Great completion seems imperfect, yet its use is never exhausted. Oh yes, its imperfection makes its use perfect. Great fullness seems empty, yet its use has no end. Oh yes, its emptiness makes its use full. Therefore, great strengthness seems bent. Great skill seems clumsy.
Great arrogance seems stammering. Oh yes, being bent, clumsy, and stammering is part of being greatness. Motion overcomes cold. Stillness overcomes heat. Oh, not too cold and not too hot. Oh, yes, cool. Only stillness within motion can keep the heat from being overheated. Therefore, the ruler, who's calm and quiet amid the ever-changing world, can make the correct call for all. Chapter 46. When the world is ruled by Dao rulers, fast horses are employed to haul manure. Oh, peace, men and horses working side by side. Fields are full of crops, and children are laughing. When the world is not ruled by Dao, war horses give birth outside the city. Oh, war! Men against men, horses against horses. Fields are barren, and children are hungry. There is no greater sin than desire, no greater calamity than discontentment, no greater regret than wanting more. Oh, a bluebird has the whole forest to live, but all it needs is a branch. A thirsty squirrel has the whole river to drink, but all it needs is a belly full. Oh, man, be content. A content man is a man who knows that enough is enough, comes from inner joy, and thus he always has enough. Chapter 47. Oh, without going out of the door, one can know the world. Oh, without looking out of the window, one can see the Dao of heaven. Be still, be quiet. You can know all that can be known. Empty your thoughts, empty your ego. You can see all that can be seen. Oh, the farther one goes, the less one knows. Be calm, go inside. If you can keep your mind quiet inside, you can always know wherever you go. Hence, the sage does not go, yet he knows. Does not look, yet he sees. Does not proceed, yet he succeeds. Oh, how wonderful! Who is the sage? Oh, the sage can be a man. The sage can be a woman. Oh, the sage can be you. As long as you follow Dao, you are in the power of now. Chapter 48. In the pursuit of knowledge, something extra is added every day. In the pursuit of Dao, something non-essential is dropped every day. Drop after drop until nothing is left to be dropped. Oh, peel the onion layer by layer until nothing is left in the middle. Oh, Dao is incomprehensible. Being nothing is something. It is the simplicity of Wu Wei. In the simplicity of Wu Wei, one glance from a master can do more work than both his hands. One thought from a master can move mountains.
Therefore, when the ruler does the invisible action Wu Wei, all things are done with nothing left undone. In governing the world, the Wu Wei ruler sets things in order before there is confusion and deals with problems before they happen. If the ruler only reacts to the problem as they happen, he's not good enough to govern the world. Chapter 49. The sage has no selfish mind. He has the oneness mind with all the people. The sage says, "Oh, I love the people who deserve my love. I also love the people who don't deserve my love. This is the De of unconditional love. Oh, I trust the people who deserve my trust. I also trust the people who don't deserve my trust. This is the De of trustfulness. Oh, make no mistake about this. The world is full of unlovable and untrustworthy people. So the sage walks cautiously in life. He remains humble as one with the world. While the people are polluted by what they see and hear, the sage sees the pure, invisible child in each of them, disguised as adults." Chapter 50. Oh, life cycle! The day you are born is the day that you begin your journey towards death. For what is born must die. Those who live a natural long life are the followers of life. They have 13 parts. Those who live a natural short life are the followers of death. They have 13 parts. Oh, those who should live a natural long life but die young, they too have 13 parts. Why is that so? Oh, they try to temper life too much. They die of the desire of the 13 parts. Oh, the humble one, what are the 13 parts? Oh, man, everyone has 2 legs, 2 hands, and 9 holes. They are the doors through which desires enter the body. Oh, no fear. I have heard that he who knows how to live long can walk on land without fear of rhinoceroses and tigers. He enters the battlefield without being wounded by the soldiers. Oh, no desires. For in him the rhinoceros can find no place to thrust their horns. Tigers no place to use their claws. The soldiers no place to pierce their blade. Why is that so? Oh, newborn baby, because he has no desires to harm any creature. The ferocious animals don't attack him. He has no excessive desire for material goods and beauties, and therefore he avoids the death land of the 13 parts. Oh, we have only one life to live. Don't be afraid of death. Don't indulge yourself. Be a baby instead. Love life. Love long life Dao. Chapter 51. Dao gives birth to the oneness of all things. The oneness provides for all things. The as matter gives forms to all things. The as seasons completes all life cycles. Therefore, all things respect Dao and value the respect of Dao and the value of the are not expressed in words, but are self-evident.
in the nature of things. Thus Dao gives birth to all living creatures, and nourishes them from cradle to grave. Let the baby grow and be nourished. Let the young complete and mature. Let the old rest and be buried when they die. Oh yes, the oneness of Dao is perfect and self-sustained. It creates but does not possess. Nothing can be added or subtracted from it, for it is whole without whole. It gives but does not expect to receive. Giving is receiving, for one for all and all for one. It completes but does not control. Free choice for all, for it is so vast that nothing can escape from it so fast. Oh, incomprehensible! This is called mysterious Dao of oneness. Chapter 52. In the beginning, Dao creates the world, and it stays on as the mother for all. So let it be known that there is a mother, and all living creatures are her children. Let it be known that all her children have the right to be with their mother and to live freely and eternally. O childlike man, be humble, love Mother Dao. Close your mouth, shut your senses. Effortless and joyful, you will experience life here on earth without toiling day in and day out. Oh, egoistic man, too proud, too arrogant. You ignore Mother Dao. You talk too much, you mess things up. Hopeless and alone, you will have a hard life here on earth, toiling from dawn to dusk. Now you have a choice. It's up to you to seek the truth in small matters and be enlightened. Find the strength in softness and be strong. Turn the light into insight and be one with all. And if you behave in this way, you will be away from harm's way. Oh yes, this is called practicing Dao or natural long life. Chapter 53. Even though I am enlightened with the true knowledge and walk on the great path of Dao, my only fear is of deviating from it. The great path of Dao is smooth, but people prefer bypaths. Look, the palaces are shining in their majestic pleasance, yet the fields are very weedy, and the granaries are empty. Oh, the ruler is having a ball in every hall. The people are building a wall for the coming war. Oh, children are crying, and people are starving. But look, the ruler wears elegant clothes, carries sharp swords in his animal belt, gets tired of food and drinks, hoards excessive money and jewelry. Oh, extravagant, one man's excess at the expense of all others. Oh, thief, he is showing off his bounties to the people whom he has robbed. Oh, bypath, this is certainly not the smooth path of Dao. He who's on the bypath of Dao sure cannot last long. Chapter 54. He who solidly builds virtuous Dao cannot be uprooted. He who firmly embraces oneness cannot be separated. Oh, Dao is like an invisible column of oneness rooted in Dao. and children and grandchildren embrace it unceasingly for generations to come. Swirling from small to large, these invisible columns of oneness echoes through space and time. Cultivate it in yourself, and the will be true. Oh, true reality is an unbroken whole. Cultivate it in the family, and there will be more than enough. Oh, be content and have enough to share. Cultivate it in the village, and there will last long. Oh, live for others and end up living long. Cultivate it in the country, and there will be abundant. Oh, love the people, rule without ruling. The people will have abundance. Cultivate it in the world, and there will be universal. Oh, universal love for all living creatures. Love the animals. Love the forest. Oh, mysterious, this column of oneness is invisible but is transparent to those who embody it. Therefore, compare and observe the man who cultivates Dao and the other who does not. Oh, the man of Dao is truly whole, and the other has a hole in his whole. Observe the Dao family and the other family. Oh, one is content with enough, while the other never gets enough. Observe the Dao village and the other village. Oh, one lived altruistically for others, the other lives selfishly for itself. Observe the Dao country and the other country. Oh, one rules with love, and the other rules with fear. And observe the Dao world and the other world. Oh, one loves animals, and the other kills animals for fun. How do I know the world is like this? I know because I embrace oneness. Oneness transcends space and time, you know.
Chapter 55. O Master, you have achieved so much virtuousness that you resemble a newborn baby. No desires. A newborn baby just wants to live. He has no fear. He is soft and weak and poses no threats to any creature. Therefore, poisonous insects don't sting him. Ferocious animals don't attack him. Predatory birds don't seize him. Oh, ho! His bones are weak and his muscles are soft, but his grip is strong, for his mind is not distracted by his five senses. Oh, vitality! He is oblivious to the union of male and female, but his sexual organs are firm, for his vital energy Ching is at his height. Oh, harmony! He cries whole day without becoming hoarse, for his harmonious Qi is at his height. Oh, life energy Qi, the softness of the breath does not change when one gets old. This is called the unchanging nature of Qi. Understand the unchanging nature of Qi is called enlightenment. Oh, life! Breathing harmoniously can enhance life, and it is the secret to long life. If you can consciously breathe like a baby, you will be healthy and strong. Oh, death! Breathing forcefully can inhibit life, and your body will reach the state of rigidity soon. The sooner your body reaches the state of rigidity, the sooner you get old. This is not
the way of long life Dao. Oh, enlightenment is just one breath away. Therefore, breathe softly and consciously here and now. Chapter 56. He who knows doesn't talk. He who talks doesn't know. Oh, he who knows oneness does not talk but acts. Oh, he who speaks too much does not walk his talk. Close your mouth so you don't complain. Shut your doors so the desires won't enter your core. Blunt your sharpness so you don't criticize. Resolve your worries so you don't need to hurry. Soften your light so you don't make others blind. Become one with the dust so you don't lose people's trust. This is called mysterious oneness. In the stage of mysterious oneness, he is not moved by life or death. Yes, he loves life, but isn't attached to it. Yes, he dislikes death, but doesn't avert it. For life and death are integral parts of oneness. Oh, he is not swayed by gain or loss. Yes, he profits from his gain so he can share with others. Yes, he is harmed by his loss, but is happy for others who gain. For gain and loss are the yin and yang of oneness. Oh, he is not touched by wealth or poverty. Yes, he is wealthy and honorable, but he is not arrogant. Yes, he is poor and disgraced, but he knows opportunity lies behind it. For wealth and poverty belong to the same oneness. Oh, he who knows oneness accepts his fate with gratitude. He does not criticize, condemn, and complain. He is energetic, optimistic, and altruistic. Therefore, he is loved by the world. Chapter 57. Rule a country with a norm. Oh, what is a norm but a bundle of egoistic rules? Wage war without norms. Oh, the egoistic ruler goes to war in the name of justice. Oh, brutal war! Kill each other with surprise moves. Therefore, abandon egoistic actions. Stop war. Set the world in order before there are troubles. Govern the world with invisible action, Wu Wei. Let the people return to simplicity. Let there be peace. How do I know this is so? By the following observations. The more restrictions and laws the land has, the poorer the people become. The more sharp weapons people have, the more chaotic a country becomes. The more clever skills people have, the more strange things appear. Oh, strange things are more than artifacts and customs. They are odd weapons for war. The more materialistic the pursuit, the more robbers and thieves appear. Oh, chief thieves become lords when they are not caught. Therefore, the sage says, I act with invisible action Wu Wei, and the people are naturally transformed. I love peace and quiet,
and the people become honest and peaceful. I set things in order before there is unrest, so that the people can work in peace to enrich themselves. I seek the liberation of desire, so that the people follow my example to embrace simplicity in their life. Oh, let people be free to exercise their natural right. Oh, let people be free from the bondage of desires. Oh, let people live in peace.
Chapter 58. When oneness breaks down, two opposites, Yin and Yang, appear. So, when the Wu-Wei ruler is dull and sluggish, the people are honest and simple. Oh, peace, that's fortunate. When the ruler is sharp and exacting, the people are cunning and lacking. Oh, turmoil, that's unfortunate. Yes, indeed, misfortune is fortune in disguise. Fortune is misfortune in hide. Oh, fortune and misfortune, whence you come, whence you go, who knows for sure? Yes, indeed, Yin and Yang, as opposites that cannot exist independently. They always come in pairs and are interchangeable. Oh, honesty becomes dishonesty. Goodness becomes badness. This has been confusing man for a long time. The only way out is to stay in the middle between the opposites. Therefore, the sage chooses to stay with oneness and avoids extremes. He is squarely strict, but does not cut. Oh, the greatest square has no corners. He is pointed, but does not harm. Oh, not to harm, so as not to be harmed. He is strict, but not rigid. Oh, great strictness seems bent. He is bright, but not dazzling. Oh, to light up the road, but not to blind the people. Yes, oneness, good fortune is always on the side of the good man.
Chapter 59. In ruling a country and managing one's life, there's nothing more important than valuing time. Oh, don't waste time. To waste time is to waste life, for life is made up of time. Therefore, act now to follow Dao. To follow Dao now is to acquire virtuous De every day. To acquire enough virtuous De is to overcome all things. Oh, overcome your own desires. Realize the true reality of all things is Dao. Begin to love yourself truly. To overcome all things is to reach the stage of Wu-Wei, of unlimited potential. To reach Wu-Wei is to rule a country with love. Oh, love the people. Give them freedom to follow their true nature. To rule a country with love is to reach the Mother of Dao. Oh, universal love for all. Let all living creatures live in harmony. This is called having deep roots and firm stalks, long life Dao and eternal vision. Oh yes,
To love yourself, love others, and love nature is the essence of natural, long-life Dao. Chapter 60. Ruling a big country is like flying small fish. Oh, be careful. Don't stir them much. Avoid extremes. Act small to prevent big turmoil. That's invisible action, Wu Wei. Therefore, approach the world with Dao, and evil is not powerful. It's not that the evil is not powerful, but its power does not harm man. It's not that its power does not harm man, but it does not have a chance to harm man. Why? The sage is the chef frying the fish. As long as he walks with the wok, the evil has no chance. Oh, the sage loves people, and he does not hurt people. Oh, the evil likes to hurt people, but the people stay away from its evil ways. Therefore, the good and evil forces coexist in harmony without hurting each other. Oh, peace! Yes, the Dao of peace and joy has returned to the earth. Chapter 61. Oh, a big country is like the sea. It lies in the lowland and is a converging point for the people of the world. Oh, a big country is also like the female of the world. The female often overcomes the male with her calm and peaceful way. Oh, being calm means being humble. Therefore, if the big country remains humble and peaceful towards a small country, it can take over the heart of the small country. Similarly, if the small country remains humble and peaceful towards a big country, it can win over the heart of the big country. Therefore, whether to take over or to win over, the countries must remain humble. Oh, peace! What a big country wants is peace by taking over the defense for the small country to serve its people. Oh, peace! What a small country wants is peace by winning over the big country to protect its people against other aggressors. When each country gets what it wants, it is fitting for the big country to yield and be humble. Oh, a big country is like the sea, but not the sea. The sea becomes the king without effort, while the ruler becomes the king by being humble. Therefore, if a ruler, big or small, wants to retain his position as a king, he must remain humble and low as the sea, soft and peaceful as our mother. Chapter 62. Oh, Dao is the sanctuary for all things. It is the treasure for the good man and the protector of the bad man. Beautiful words can sell things in the market. Respectful deeds can gain praise from others. If everything has its place in Dao, why should you abandon a man just because you think he is bad? Therefore, when the emperor is crowned, or the 3 ministers installed, they receive gifts of precious jade and beautiful horses. Offer Dao, Is it not better to offer them the quiet and peaceful way of Dao? Why does everyone from the ancient times till now like this Dao so much? Isn't it because you find what you seek and are forgiven when you err? Oh, free connection! Dao has it all and is free for all. Therefore, you can find anything you seek if you can connect to it. Oh, free attraction! You can attract anything you want if you follow Dao without a doubt. Therefore, Dao is greatly treasured by the world.
Chapter 63. Act to prevent. Act with invisible action Wu Wei. Manage before it happens. Manage the invisible affairs. Detect it before it smells. Taste the tasteless. Big or small, more or less. All wrongs are resolved by virtuous deed. Oh, take one step at a time. Overcome difficulty while it is still easy. Oh, divide into small jobs. Complete the big job by finishing its small details. Yes, it's true. All difficult things in the world are made up of easy things. Yes, it's true. All big jobs in the world are made up of small jobs. Oh, the sage acts with invisible action when things are not even happening yet. Therefore, he achieves greatness with great easiness. Oh, it's obvious. Easy promises cannot be trusted much. Oh, it's obvious. Taking things too easily leads to more difficulty. Yes, no small job is particularly important, but it is important that it gets done. Therefore, the sage takes things seriously, but acts easily, and thus he ends up with no difficulties. Chapter 64. What is at peace is easy to maintain. What has not yet appeared is easy to prevent. What is fragile is easy to break. What is small is easy to disperse. Deal with it before it happens. Manage it before it becomes chaotic. Oh, deal with things while they are fragile and small. Oh, act before symptoms appear. That's the way of invisible action Wu Wei. A tree as big as man's embrace springs up from a tiny seed. A tower of 9 stories starts with a small brick. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Oh, if you don't want a tree to block your way, or a tower to obstruct your view, then act early. He who waits for events to happen before he acts is bound to fail. He who waits for things to appear before he grasps is bound to lose. Therefore, the sage acts with invisible action Wu Wei. He gets rid of the seed before it grows into a tree. He takes away the brick before it builds up into a tower. Oh, no tree, no tower, and no failure. Nothing to grasp and nothing to lose. When people undertake an endeavor, they usually fail when they are on the verge of success. Oh, even children become tense when they almost catch the butterfly. Oh, even the fisherman lets the big one get away when he almost has it. Why? Because man wanted so much
that they lose it. Yes, if they keep their desire in moderation from the first step to the last step, they will never fail. Oh yes, one's own desire is the worst enemy of all. Hence, the sage seeks liberation from desire. He does not want to possess precious things, and thus precious things don't possess him. Oh, the sage seeks knowledge from the simplicity of nature. Oh, let man return to the simplicity of living. Let the 10,000 things flourish on their own nature. Oh, there's a great power in simplicity, and he who knows this power dares not to challenge it.
Chapter 65. Since ancient times, Dao rulers don't let their wisdom blind the people. Instead, they disguise their wisdom as foolishness. Why is it so difficult to rule? Because people are too clever. Everyone has his own mind. They work for their own interest instead of working towards the benefit of the whole. Hence, he who rules with cleverness is a thief to the country. Oh, he steals the innocence from the people. He who rules with foolishness is a blessing to the country. Oh, being foolish is being simple. Oh, being simple is to rule without ruling. Oh, one mind. The power of all the people of different minds is weak, while the power of one mind of all the people is strong. Oh, invisible action Wu Wei, he who rules with humility can rally people together like the sea gathers water. Therefore, as a ruler, you have a choice, whether to rule with cleverness or to rule without cleverness. If you choose to rule without cleverness, you will be the model for the world. Being the model for the world, you produce without possessing, serve without expecting, and govern without governing. You have reached the state called mysterious Dao of oneness. Oh, mysterious Dao of oneness is the highest virtue. He who rules with this virtue reaches deep and far. He leads all things back to simplicity. He brings peace and harmony to the world. Oh, be simple, be humble, be wonders of Dao. Chapter 66. Why does the sea become the king of the 100 value streams? Because it lies below them. Therefore, is the king of the 100 value streams. Oh, mighty sea, the power of one drop of water is soft and weak, but the power of billions upon billions of drops of water can move oceans. Oh, mighty ruler, the power of one man is soft and weak, but the power of thousands upon thousands of men can move mountains. Oh, humble, therefore if you wish to rule over the people, you must speak humbly. If you wish to lead the people, you must stay behind them. Hence, the sage stays above, yet the people are not burdened.
stays ahead, yet the people are not harmed. All the people are happy to support him, and they never get tired of him. Oh, natural! The Sea King lies low and becomes the converging point for all valley streams. Oh, at Wu Wei, the sage remains humble and becomes the rallying point for all the people. Therefore, without competing, the sea becomes the king of water, and the sage becomes the king of man. Chapter 67. The whole world says that the Tao is too great and beyond compare. Because it is great, it seems to resemble nothing. If it resembled anything, it would have vanished long ago. Oh, Tao won't go away. It is ever present. Oh, Tao treasures, I have 3 of them, which I hold and protect. The first is compassion. The second is moderation. The third is humility. From compassion comes courage. From moderation comes generosity. From humility comes leadership. Now to abandon compassion, but try to be brave. To abandon moderation, but try to be generous. To abandon humility, but try to be first. That means death. Oh, life, not death. Compassionate courage preserves life. It brings victory in battle and strength in defense. Oh, compassionate courage, the natural courage that a hen relies on to protect her chicks from an invading fox. A mother cow protects her calf from a hungry lion. Oh, save the chicks, save the calves, save the children. When heaven is about to save a country, it first bestows compassionate courage upon the ruler. Oh, endowed with compassionate courage, a Dao ruler surely can lead his country to peace. Chapter 68. A good general is not warlike. Oh, war is a bad choice for peace. A good fighter is not angry. Oh, anger is a tool for the fool. A good fighter in combat is not contentious. Oh, he does not give his enemy a chance to contend. A good employer places himself below others. Oh, the master is a humble servant. This is called the peaceful De, or competing without competing. This is called the ability to use the strength of others. Oh, cooperation without competition, fighting without fighting, peace without war. Oh, matching the Tao of heaven. This is the best Asian remedy for all. Chapter 69. Oh, as a Dao ruler, I prefer peace over war. In the matter of war, I dare not act as host, but would rather be a guest. Oh, I dare not to be an invader, but rather be a defender. I dare not advance an inch, but would rather retreat a foot. Oh, it's not that I am a coward, but I have seen the brutality, futility, and the total waste of war. Therefore, I am a non-aggressor. I use non-violence to overcome violence. Oh, peace! I avoid invasion of another country, as if marching soldiers without soldiers. Oh, calm! I fight without anger, as if raising arms without arms. Oh, courage! I fight with compassionate courage, as if engaging the enemy without enemy. Oh, mercy! I avoid killing as if holding weapons without weapons. Yes, I understand there's no greater disaster than underestimating the enemy. By underestimating the enemy, I may lose my treasures. What are my treasures? Oh, Dao is my treasure. My life is my treasure. Compassionate courage is my treasure. Therefore, I never treat the evil power of my enemy lightly. Yes, when two armies engage, the one who fights with compassionate courage always wins. Oh, compassion! The courage to sacrifice one's life for the survival of the whole. Yes, the best fight is no fight. The best war is no war. Therefore, I am for peace through and through.
Chapter 70. Oh, my words are very easy to understand and very easy to practice. Yet the people in the world don't understand them and are unable to practice them. Oh man, you are just too busy seeking. The farther you seek, the less you find. Oh, listen, when the answer is easy, Tao is answering. Experience. My words are not empty words. They have Asian roots. Real. My actions are not hypothetical actions. They have been done by Asian lords. Oh, people just don't know their roots, and hence they don't know me. Those who know me are few, and those who follow me are precious. Thus, the sage wears coarse clothes and embraces jade inside. Oh man, you have conquered the highest mountain, and you have reached the deepest sea. Yet the greatest treasure lies within you undiscovered. So right here and now, listen to your inner voice. Begin your journey inside to find your eternity. Chapter 71. He who knows that he doesn't know is the best. Oh, do we know whence the next earthquake comes? Oh, do we know whence our fortune comes, and whence our fortune goes? Alas, he who doesn't know but thinks he knows is sick. Oh, what is a sick man but he who talks a lot and pretends a lot? Yes, presumption of knowledge is the ultimate ignorance. Therefore, if one realizes that the presumption to know is sickness, one is not sick. Oh, the sage is well. He knows that human knowledge has its limitations. Therefore, he remains humble and avoids the sickness of the human arrogance of knowing it all. Chapter 72. When the people don't fear the power of the authority, the great power will arrive. Oh, fear has its limits. Too much fear ends up with no fear. Oh, egoistic ruler, don't squeeze the people's living space. Give them freedom instead. Oh, egoistic ruler, don't hate the people's way of living. Give them respect instead. Oh, obvious, if you don't hate them, they will not hate you. The great power will not come to overthrow you. Hence, the sage avoids being an egoistic ruler. He knows himself, and he is not deceived by his own ego. Oh, altruistic, the sage loves himself by loving others, and he does not value himself over others. Oh, follow the sage. He lets go of his ego and chooses unconditional love. Chapter 73. He who is courageous but reckless is killed. He who is courageous and compassionate survives. Of these two kinds of courageous men, the first is harmful and the second is beneficial. Why does heaven favor compassion? Who knows for sure? Thus, the sage avoids reckless actions. The Tao of heaven does not compete, but it is always good at winning. It does not speak, but it always responds. It does not summon, but things come voluntarily. It does not hurry, but it completes everything on time. Oh, comes spring, all plants sprout and flowers bloom. Oh, comes autumn, all fruits and crops mature. Yes, heaven's net is ever present. It casts fast and vast. Its measures are wide, but nothing can hide. Oh man, be courageous, yet be aware of your actions. Heaven's net is watching. Reckless action leads to death. Compassionate action leads to life. Chapter 74. O egoistic ruler, if the people do not fear death, why threaten them with it? Don't you know mercy is always better than killing? Oh, the humble one, I don't rule the people with mercy, but I rule them with fear. If someone is bold enough to do something odd, I will kill him to warn others. Who will dare to oppose my orders? Oh, proud man, little authority exists only for a brief instant, yet howling and rumbling like thunder and lightning. Don't you know that there is always a higher natural
executioner, if you replace him, you will be like replacing a master carpenter to cut wood. If you try to cut wood like a master carpenter, you are sure to cut your own hands. Chapter 75. Why are the people starving? Because their ruler eats up their grain through taxes. That's why they are starving. Oh, egoistic ruler, why do you hoard so much grain? Are you afraid of hunger? Share, you will have more. Why are the people rebellious? Because their ruler does not give them freedom to live. That's why they are rebellious. Oh, egoistic ruler, are you afraid to lose your power? If you let the people live naturally, all will be well. Why do the people regard death so lightly? Because their ruler demands too much of life. That's why they regard death so lightly. Oh, egoistic ruler, you value your own life so much that you are shortening the life of many. Oh, Oneness, if you separate from Dao, you live in fear. If you are one with Dao, you live in love instead of fear. Therefore, the ruler who loves life by living for others is better than the ruler who values himself too much. Chapter 76. Oh, with breath, a living man is soft and flexible. Oh, our breath, a dead man is hot and stiff. Oh, a newborn baby is as soft as water, and a dying old man is stiff as wood. Yet the breath of the old is just as soft as that of the young. Breath has no age limitations, and it originates from Dao. Oh, it's true for all living things. Grass and trees are tender and flexible when alive, wilted and dry when dead. Therefore, the hot and stiff is the companion of death. The soft and flexible is the companion of life. Oh, ruler, if you understand that every creature is better alive than dead, grass, trees, squirrels, and man, you will rather preserve its life than kill it. Thus a brutal army never wins, an unbending tree seldom lasts. Oh, a stiff tree cracks by standing against the wind, while the willow and bamboo survive by yielding to it. Yes, the hot and stiff belong to the underneath. The soft and weak belong to the above. Oh, look, a dying old tree blooming in the springtime. It hangs on to life even if for the last time. Oh, live one day at a time. Let every dawn be a new beginning. Oh, live in the present moment. Be a baby, no worries, no expectations, only life. Oh, love life. Let every breath be a celebration of life. Chapter 77. The Dao of heaven is like the bending of a bow. Oh, optimal effectiveness. When the bow is aiming too high, it is lowered. Too low, it's raised. Too much tension, it is reduced. Not enough tension, it is increased. The Dao of heaven is to reduce the excess and reimburse the insufficient. Oh, the excessive heat in summer is reduced to coolness in autumn. The excessive cold in winter is reimbursed with the warmth of spring. Oh, man's way is different. He robs those who have little and offers more to those who have plenty. Who can give his surplus to the world? Only the man of Dao. Therefore, the sage acts without expectations, retreats when the work is done, and avoids showing off his abilities. Oh, optimal performance! Like bending a bow, like filling air into a ball, soft but flexible, empty but firm, open but ready. Oh, optimal living, moderate and not to the extreme, enough and not to the excess, always sharing and giving, so as to keep on balancing and receiving.
Chapter 78. O powerful water! Nothing in the world is more soft and weak than water. Yet for attacking the hot and strong, nothing is better. Water has no equal. Oh, drop by drop, water can make a hole in the hottest stone. Oh, cloud by cloud, water can paint the most beautiful rainbow in the stormy sky. Oh, soft power, the soft can overcome the hot. The weak can overcome the strong. Everyone in the world knows it, yet very few can master it. Therefore, the sage says, he who can clean the dirty matters of a country becomes the master of the land. Oh, master, like water, he can clean all dirty matters by being willing to go where no man dares to go. He who can solve the disasters of a country becomes the king of the world. O king, like water, he can benefit all living creatures without creating man-made disasters. Oh, these are true words, but appear paradoxical. O man, be soft, be water, be what you can be. Chapter 79. After settling a great dispute, some resentment must remain. Oh, revenge, the root of the hatred remains. How can this be a good way of settling things? Therefore, the sage keeps the left contract for peace and does not blame others. Oh, what is the left contract? It is the commitment to act according to the Dao of heaven. Oh, prevention, act before the dispute appears. Oh, forgive for the sake of peace. Yes, he who possesses the De of forgiveness performs his contract of peace according to the Dao of heaven. He who does not possess the De of forgiveness seeks revenge and blames others for his failure. The Dao of heaven is impartial, yet it is always on the side of the good man. Why? Like attracts like. The good man who has the De of forgiveness attracts the Dao of heaven.
Chapter 80. Imagine a small country with few people. Oh, it's just like a dream, a sanctuary for all. Though they are complicated machines, they are not needed. Oh, no machines. The people don't take shortcuts to nature. Oh, life. The people take death seriously and do not travel too far from their homes. Oh, contentment. Though there are boats and carriages, they are not used. Oh, peace. Though there are armors and weapons, they are not displaced. Oh, simplicity. People return to the tying knots instead of writing. They lavish their natural food, dress in their simple clothes, live securely in their homes, and take joy in the customs. Oh, harmony! Though they live within sight of their neighbors of other countries, and the crowing of their roosters and the barking of their dogs are heard across the land. They leave each other in peace while they grow old and die. Oh, it's not a dream, it's real, it is a way of life within. Oh, live in peace and harmony with yourself, with others, and with nature. Oh, love yourself, love others, and love nature. This is the natural long-life Dao, the sanctuary for all. Chapter 81. Sincere words are not beautiful. Beautiful words are not sincere. Oh, beautiful words are for the ears, not for the heart. Good men do not argue. Those who argue are not good. Oh, truth is self-evident, and no argument can change it. He who knows is not complicated. The complicated do not know. Oh, he who knows Dao sees the world as simple oneness. Oh, he who doesn't know only sees the complicated manifestations of Dao. The sage does not hoard things. The more he serves others, the greater his happiness. The more he gives to others, the greater his abundance. Oh, if you separate from Dao, the more you hold, the less you get. Oh, if you are one with Dao, you don't need to hold, but you have it all. The Dao of heaven benefits all things without harming them. The Dao of the sage acts through cooperation, not competition.